Arteck, it's here to pump you up. Howdy everybody, Kentucky Ranger with another review. This time it's the Arteck tire pump. This one's going to be cool. First, it comes in a really nice carrying case with a little handle, and it's so small it'll fit in your trunk. Plus, I mean, if you got a big glove compartment, it'll actually fit in your glove box. It's how small this thing is. So let's open this thing up. Has this nice little bag here. Has 4 dust caps, plus it has a Schrader to Presta adapter. I guess that's like smaller, I don't know, bicycle tire tubes or something maybe. I'm not real sure, but it has that. The pump itself is really cool. There it is, and it's really lightweight. You'd think, well, how's that thing gonna pump my tires up? Here's the control panel in the front, and on the side here it's got an LED light plus an emergency light. I'll show you that in a minute. And there, all the cords and the hose, that's all stowed. It has, let me get it out here, the power cord. It's 3 meters or 9.84 feet for Americans. All I can say, it's good and long. It'll stretch. It takes 12 volts. It's 10 amps and 120 watts. So it's sucking a little bit of power. You might want to have your car running if you're going to do a lot of inflating. Now it continuous run time is 30 minutes, so you don't want to run this for a lot because it'll overheat. It has overheat protection, so it'll turn itself off if it's overheating. The hose is 0.5 meters or 1.64 feet. So it's long enough so it's going to sit, this will be able to sit on the ground. And you'll notice it's got little rubber footies, so wherever you're sitting it's not going to vibrate a lot. Well, it'll vibrate, but it won't mess anything up. This is really cool. Stored back here on the back is a ball inflator and a toy inflator. And I'm going to show you how that stuff works here just in a minute. So let me plug this in so y'all can see what it looks like. Plugged in. Okay, when you plug it in, the display lights up. That's at 0. And what you can do at this point, if you're going to inflate like a ball or something, in fact, let me just get this started here. Let me thread this inflator, because I just happen to have a basketball here we're going to inflate. When you poke this in, come here, basketball. This here basketball. It's flat. It's flat. It's really flat. This says 6 to 8 pounds. So let's start this out. Let's use it. Always moisten the needle and the little valve. Never put a dry needle in here or it'll mess up the little valve. Push it in there until it goes in. Now this, uh-oh, there's a leak. No wonder it's flat. I think there's a leak in it. Uh-oh. Anyhow, we're going to do this and get it to inflating. It's not going to hold air, but we're going to see. All you have to do is you just hit the power button and it'll start working. And it'll show, it'll display how many pounds of air pressure. It's going to get loud. Alrighty, I'm going to have to mute this down because it gets really loud. Anyhow, you just, there I have it set for 8 pounds. And when you turn it on, because the ball was flat, the pressure thing acts kind of goofy. You can see it kind of goes up and down until it can establish that there's actually pressure in the ball. But it'll level out here in a second. It looks really weird. There it goes. Okay, so it's now it's at 5 pounds. It don't really take too awful long, but you'll see once it gets to 8 pounds, it'll go just a little, maybe a half a pound higher. And the reason it does that is it's compensating for escaping air when you get it when you pull the valve. It'll do that too when you see outside with the car. It'll put at least a half pound to a pound extra just to compensate. And a half pound's really not going to be that bad. With a basketball, a pound, it's not going to be bad. But it only took it over about a half a pound because it didn't really go off at the 8 pounds here. Now here it'll stop, and as soon as it stops, then I'm going to cut this back to the video. I just wanted to show you it will pump up the basketball, and you can actually set, even though it's only 8 pounds, you can actually set it. So anyhow, we'll get back to the video. Okay, I had to do the voiceover thing on that, but yeah, you can see it got it up to 8 pounds. So that's really cool. Another cool trick it does is it will inflate. Oop, I'll get that one. It'll inflate inflatable toys. So let's put this on. It's going to get noisy again. First I got this. You're going to see what it is when it inflates. I'll leave that as a surprise. But you just you take this end, and if you've ever used an inflatable, you know it's moisten that a little bit so it can slide in there. You just slide it in, and you got to get it past that little valve so that it opens up. And here we go. We're going to inflate this thing. There you go. Now you got your baseball bat. Who is this? The Phillies? I don't know. This is my niece's. I didn't know she was a Phillies fan. But you see how fast that did. And I sped it up, but the timer that I put, that shows how long. And this is a pretty big inflatable. So, yeah, it's cool. If you're at the pool or something, you have this in your car. No more inflatable migraines. That's for dang sure. And just to show you how quick and easy this is, hang on. Okay, had a jump cut. I had this on the other side of the table. I got this because this is more pool oriented. Just got this from the dollar store, so it's in the bag. This would be like you going to the beach. You bought this for your kids. It's a Splash and Play by Best Way. It's a donut. So this is going to be cool. Now you're going to see right from the package what this thing can do. This will be cool. I don't know. I have to see my wife or somebody who wants this. New vinyl smell. Bleh. Right out of the package in the store. You're at the beach. You don't want the migraine. We're going to do this again. Like I say, I'll speed it up, but the timer is in real time, so you'll see that it really don't take that long. God, this thing, woo! New vinyl. You find the flatty up part. There it is. It's a little bigger, but this thing, it's conical shape. Oop. it will facilitate any size. Loosen that up. Stick that in there. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna inflate the floaty. Lay this out on the table. On your marks, get set, go. Okay. Get in there. There you go. From flat to inflated. Look at that. Ain't that cool? I ain't sure how long that took. I didn't time it, but I did. There's going to be a time on here. It didn't feel like it took all that long. There's my donut. My donut. Just showing. Yeah. But inflated floaty, no inflated floaty headache. I think it's well worth it just for that. Okay, now that we got our pool toys, there we go. We'll sit that back there. There we go. That's a good backdrop. I might keep that. In fact, I keep that and my fillies. I'll put the fillies up here. There we go. Yeah, what do you think? New set. But now back to the seriousness of this. That's really cool, and I love the fact that those two important tools still right here in the back of this. I really like that idea. This also has a flashlight. And it's cool. That's for lighting up, if you know, for whatever you're doing, utility stuff. Oops, wrong button. Plus, it has a flashing red light. I think that's really cool. And you hit it again, it flashes SOS. I like that idea. And then the third press turns it off. Now, what's really cool, if you're wanting to top your tires off, you hold that button down. Okay, it's set at 34 right now. Whatever tire pressure you want, hold it down again. 35, like say yours is 36 pounds. So you hit that and you hit the memory. And what that does is that sets that tire pressure in memory. And I'll show you when I go out to the car. You screw this onto your tire inflation valve. You turn this on, and when it reaches that pressure, it'll automatically turn off, so you don't have to fool with anything. And we're going to see just how accurate this thing is. It says, like when I was doing the floaties, it says that it'll inflate 35 liters a minute. So that seemed pretty quick. It's going to tackle pretty much any floaty inflatable you got. Of course, the bigger they are, the longer it's going to take. Like I say, it only has a continuous run time of 30 minutes, and then the thermal breaker shuts it off so you don't damage it. What else? Really ain't much else. Just I'll go out here and we'll see what it does for the tire, just how accurate it is, and then we'll come back here and wrap it up. Plus, you ain't gonna believe how much this thing costs. So stay tuned, you're gonna be shocked. All right, I'm gonna show y'all how to put some air in the tire. And it shuts itself off automatically. I've let some air out so it's low. Let's see that. There we are. So I'm at 30, 33. I need 34 and a half. So that's what I'm going to set this at. And to set it, you hold the button down, like I was showing you before, inside. Okay, I've already got it set to 34 and a half. So now we're going to hook it up. You want to make sure you get it tight where that stops, the air escaping there. Okay, and it's showing 31.5, so it's pretty accurate. So let's turn this on and let's pump it up. Okay, you notice it got to 30, about 35, 36. The reason it does that is it's going to compensate, because when I take this off, some air is going to escape. So now that we got that off, now we're going to check the pressure with the pressure gauge that I can't find. I'll put it in here. So now let's see how close it gets. Okay, it's right at 35. It puts just a little bit more in than you need, because what it's doing, it's compensating. Let me see if I can get that in there. For the air that's going to get released. So all you have to do is just let a little, well, if I can get that in here. There, okay. So there's 34.5. It's always good to have it a gauge, because you never know, you know, you want to keep it as accurate. But even that half pound that was left, it's not that big a deal. Now if it was a pound or more, it would be, but half pound either way, it's not going to do much, you know. But anyhow, let's go back in the studio. I'm sorry it's so windy out here. So let's go back to the studio. Okay, here we are back in the studio. I tell you what, it's pretty dang cool. It's a lifesaver to have in your car, because I don't know about you, but I'm sick and tired of everywhere, even filling stations. It used to be you'd go to a filling station, you get free air. Then they went to the air pumps, and that cost you $0.25. I think they're up to 50 cents now. That's ridiculous. Big news about this. With all of this, everything this thing can do, just take a guess at the price. $21.99. I mean, when I seen this, I was skeptical. I was like, $21.99? Yeah, okay, we'll see. And I think it's proved itself awfully good. This is really cool. Arteck, awesome. 5 Rangers for definitely for sure. I love it. I mean, it's got the work light. You can inflate pool toys or your baseball bats, basketballs, anything you need to inflate, this thing is going to do it, and it has the tools to do it. So ain't much more to say. Links in the description. Take care of y'all. God bless, and we'll see you on the next review. Take care. Bye.